Tired of spending a lot of damn money on these packs and not getting anything you wanted? Head on over to MrMuckCoin.com for the best, cheapest, fastest, reliable service. Make sure you use code GS for 10% off your purchase. So, today, a ton of training has been spent upgrading the squadron, making moves, and it all started with us pulling limited edition Carson Wentz, who is our brand new quarterback. So if you take a look, our coins have skyrocketed because we depowered and sold a Melvin Gordon because I just wanted a change. Right? I've been wanting a change from Vic, but I wasn't sure who to go. And Carson Wentz is going for a ton. I just happened to pull him, so I was like, we'll go with him. But today is the day where limited primetime cards came available, which means that last week's cards are now available through training. So we went ahead and picked up Chris Harris Jr., which is our number one, acquisition of the day, and he looks like a monster. Usually Night Train Lane is right here, but we don't have him due to Joke using him for his club series. But Night Train Lane will be here, and Richard Sherm will be at number 4, and we're still keeping Pat P at number 5 just because his speed and he's really fast. But take a look at this god real quick. 96 overall. 93 speed, 90 acceleration, 95 agility, 90 jumping, 98 play rec, 99 man, 99 zone, and a press of 92. This card just looks phenomenal. Now, I know I said when I was talking about the Honey Badger that I prefer someone to have more height in my secondary. Now, Chris Harris Jr. really isn't going to be, hopefully, not in jump ball situations like that, because if he is, I'm going to be a little worried at 5'10". But I definitely know that like Ronnie Lott defends more jump ball, situations than, Night Train Lane or Dion, whoever my corner is, because I usually play like a cover 2 or something like that. So he's not, usually in a one-on-one situation to get beat deep. But if he is, we might be in trouble. But hopefully that doesn't, prevent him from playing like the monster that he looks. And I also made a change to my chemistries because I had Madden Run D Tier 2, which gives +1 block, elusiveness, all that stuff. And I went back to my defensive chemistries, which is Tier 2 of Madden Run Defense, which we'll take a look. So Tier 2 of Madden Defense is going to go on ahead and pass defense. It gives me, I believe Tier 1 is just finesse move and zone coverage. Tier 2 is power move, man coverage, and press. And then Tier 1 of Madden Rush Defense, which gives me +1 tackle and block shit. Now, when I go on ahead and I have Tier 1 and Tier 2 of rushing, then, my running back goes up 1 overall. Ricky Williams goes up to a 96. Saffold goes to a 93. And I think Shreve goes to a 93. And that's it. Just 3 players that go up to a 1 overall. But when I go back to my defensive chemistries, Deion Jones goes up to a 96. Both Edward Reed and Adrian Amos both go up to a 96. We have Richard Sherman that goes up to a 96. Mean Joe Green goes up to a 96. So we are getting several more defensive overall upgrades. I'm looking for the right word to say over the run blocking, +1 run block and all that stuff. So eventually we're gonna, scoop that up. But for now, we're gonna, stick to our pass defense and rush defense Tier 1, which gives +1 block shit and all that stuff. So like you take a look, and Mean Joe Green is looking disgusting with a 97 block shit. Good lordy. But again, we used, I think it's like 8K or like 8.3K training for the Chris Harris Jr. And we're going to try him at number 1, because he's definitely faster than Night Train. But Night Train will be in our nickel. Now, this is what I want to run. A lot of people sit here and, there's never no winning, right? I literally got bad feedback for beating someone in their Super Bowl who was asking me to quit because it was his first Super Bowl. People were telling me they're done with me. I was literally going to make a video about it. I'm teaching life lessons in these streets. I've quit for people before in videos of them saying, that they really need this game to make it to the Super Bowl or something like that. But because I refuse to quit because I won. There's people saying, you disappoint me, you're such a loser, blah, 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 because I didn't quit because he was begging. Who knows? Maybe he was lying. Listen, I'm creating life lessons. Life isn't handed to you. All right? If everyone would just quit every single time I play the game because I want to go on ahead and say, listen, I'm 2 games away from my Super Bowl, and it's a nice gesture. I've done it to other people, but that particular game, I was like, no, man, you got to cash these hands, young sir. You know what I mean? You could be lying. How do I know you just want me to quit just so you can get a free W? But anyways, and then I run 4-3 wide 9, and people say it's the same defense all the time. It never changes. Then I run crossfire. You run the community stuff. It never changes. Then I run the nickel double G. You run a nickel G. Everybody runs it. Blah, 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 blah. So it's like I can't run anything, right? If I send blitzes, I'm sending blitzes with an OP team. If I sit in just a stock nickel double G or crossfire or whatever, so I think I'm going to run dime. That's what I think I'm going to try and do. It's going to be difficult, and I'm probably going to lose a lot of games because, the people that don't understand why I run Crossfire, the people that don't understand why everyone runs Nickel G, the people that don't understand why you need to send these blitzes will, not understand why it will be difficult just sitting in a dime defense without sending any pressure, because crossing routes are retarded in this game, and no type of zone will stop it. None whatsoever. It doesn't matter what type of zone coverage you will have out there. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. But this is the defense I'm going to try. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm probably going to lose games, but you know what? It's more variety for you guys, right? Because nobody wants to see the same play, same defense over and over, even though I know what I need to do to win, right? I need to run Crossfire. I need to run the ball away from Crossfire and run my strong powers and run, with a whole bunch of tight ends on the field so I don't have to deal with all these blitzes. I know what I need to do to win. You better check my Madden track record, baby boy. I've been winning 80+% since Madden himself was on the cover. You understand what I'm saying? But this is what I want to do. Hear me out. I want to run a dime defense, right, where we have Chris Harris on the outside and Dion on the outside. So that's 2 99 zone corners. And then on the inside, I want to have Richard Sherman, 99 zone, and then I want to have Ed Reed, who has 99 zone. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 guys with 99 zone coverage out there when we run dime. And then we're going to have Amos and Ronnie Lott over the top. Ronnie Lott has 99 zone, and Amos has 98. So we're going to have a whole lot of zone coverage out there. We're probably going to get beat bad, but just something I want to try. We're going to have 5 99 zone coverage guys out there, and I noticed that Night Train Lane doesn't fit that because he doesn't have the 99 zone, but we will sprinkle in some nickel to put him out there. We will sprinkle in some 3-4 odd, maybe a little bit of crossfire in there. But for the most part, like, I've already played 2 weekend league games just to test it out, but they didn't really know what they were doing. They weren't running any really tough to stop offensive plays, because once you run into Pat Sales, once you run into Bunch, once you run into just the Patriots playbook as a whole, it gets rough. You have to send pressure, because Lord knows if you give them more than 3 seconds in the pocket, those 5 crossing routes are going to tear you apart. But nonetheless, we're going to try it. We're going to give it a shot. And our other acquisition is we sold Melvin Gordon, and I just had to pick up the beast. I had to pick up the beast mode just for a change of pace. Just for a change of pace, man. And I decided to go, instead of purchasing the card, I went with the training option. I think his training was like 4,800 or something like that. On top of, you need like 1,000 for Chris Harris right before the last item, and it gets expensive, man. It's easily over, close to 20,000 training, powering everything up. And then when you add in Wentz, we're probably talking close to like 25K or something like that, 20, 22, 23, somewhere around there. But, I just wanted to change the pace. Melvin Gordon is good. He's definitely good. I don't want you thinking he's not good, or I got rid of him because he's not good. He's definitely a monster. But this Marshawn, I just want to give it a shot. I just want to try it. I just want to see what he can do. 97 carrying, 92 speed would definitely helpful. 90 acceleration, 96 trucking. The only thing that is severely low on him is his break tackle. The only way I can go on ahead and get that up is if I go on ahead and get either his team chem, rushing chem, or if I go on ahead and get power run, and power run will add to his break tackle, his trucking. Like, he can get 99 trucking instead of zone run. If I change everything to let's see, upgrade. If I change everything from zone run to power run, but the only thing is that you don't get run block. Like, if I got run block with it, I would just interchange whether if I had an elusive back or a power back. But power run, you see, gives stiff arm, break tackle, trucking, run block power, lead block, but not actual run blocking. And I've been told run blocking might be an attribute that doesn't really matter. I mean, who knows? I think it's more like finesse work or footwork. I think Mutt Leaks said something about it, but right now we're going to stick with zone run. And zone run, to me, is just the best offensive chemistry in the game, even if you don't run the ball a lot, because you get spin move, juke move on top of run blocking and carrying. Like, spin move is by far the most effective move in the game. Like, it is what it is. We all know you want to take an angle to the sideline away from your opponent, and you want to spin inside, outside, depending on the angle. We all know the spins are just stupid good this year. Like, it's by far the most effective move in the game, and adding +3 spin to all your receivers, tight ends, like, it's so helpful. Like, Chris Johnson is not in this game. Calvin Johnson has a mean spin. I actually changed, if you've seen the video, OBJ had zone run, but I changed them. But like all my guys with zone run just has really, really, really amazing blocking on top of everybody that has it giving me +3 run block. But I just wanted to change of pace, man. I wanted to bring the beast mode, give him a shot, man. So I'm definitely excited about utilizing him. His spin isn't as deadly as I would like it to be, nowhere near as quick and crisp as Melvin Gordon, but it gets the job done. There will be times where I spin, he doesn't, get inside quick enough, but for the most part, he gets the job done. On top of him having 96 trucking and him, being able to fall forward a lot. 91 spin move, 93 juke movement, again, a 96 trucking with truck specialist. So our next gameplay will include Carson Wentz, beast mode, and also Chris Harris Jr. And we're going to be running a dime defense just to see how it is, man. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. It's your boy GS, man. We made some changes. A ton of training has been wasted. But, we got some new players, and I'm excited to, see what they do. Make sure you guys click the Twitter link in the description to enter a giveaway where you can win any card in the game up to 1 million coins. Doesn't matter the platform. Simply retweet and follow the both accounts that are tagged in the tweet for an opportunity to win.